Hi, it's Claire Saunders from What's New in Electronics. I'm here at SMTAI International in Chicago with Don Jeka from Essemtec. How are you?
I'm fantastic, Claire. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you very much. It's lovely to have you here and get a catch up with what's going on with Essemtec. Always lots of new innovations, always lots of stuff happening.
True. We're very excited about what's going on.
You have a lot of strengths in your products and your services. Solder paste jetting is specific, I think, to you guys that you're well known for.
Yes, solder paste jetting now. We have increased the speed and performance of our solder paste jetting, so we are able to do now to 008, 004 components, both placement and jetting of the solder paste. We can do up to 1,100,000 dots per hour based on the IPC spec, so we are the fastest in the industry.
Wow.
And we also are doing solder paste dots down to 180 microns,
wow,
which is the smallest dot in the industry as well. So there's been some really exciting developments on that.
That's fantastic. So the name of your products, because I know you have lots of products coming out, so the name of your products is quite specific to your speed.
Yes. So in the dispensing world, we have the tarantula and we have the spider.
Okay.
Two arachnids. Some people don't like the names because of that. However, the imagery is correct. Think about a spider weaving a web.
Yeah. Okay.
The spider weaving the web. And then on the other side of things, we have multifunction equipment that performs both solder paste jetting or dispensing of material and placement. And those multifunction all-in-one units are called the Fox and the Puma.
Okay.
Puma, big cat, really agile and versatile. That are the attributes that we have. And then the Fox is the more compact, same performance level, just a smaller machine.
Okay. And I guess if it's a smaller machine, it's more cost effective, so it allows you to speak to deal with a wider audience of customers, different sizes.
So with the smaller machine, it is going to be dependent really on circuit board size, right? How many mediums they want to put down.
Okay.
And also how many feeders they require for unique components.
Okay.
So we vary between the two platforms.
Okay.
One holds more feeders and can have more valves on it.
Okay. And your customer focus, your customer portfolio, it's vast, I'm guessing?
Yes, we do everything from, we have customers who are mom and pops, opening one assembly line, to multinationals, high-speed jetting on automotive lines, on things that you wouldn't necessarily associate with us, and then the DoD, Defense Department subcontractors and all that is a major portion of our business because they can control every aspect of the process on our machine.
Okay. And bringing out new products in what frankly has been quite a challenging year globally and specifically within the US with certain things that have been going on, was that decision made before this sort of uncertainty, or is it something that you wanted to sort of fight in the face of anyway?
So I would say both.
Okay.
So the speed improvement for jetting and things like that is absolutely pushing the product forward. In our product development plan, we had determined that we needed to pick up speed and that we wanted to increase the performance of the machines. So that was done, and we now have the Puma and Fox are called Ultra systems. So they pick up so now they're about 30K CPH, right? They also allowed us to do much higher speed jetting on the fly. So the jetting on the fly, as I mentioned before, 1,100,000 dots per hour is very fast. So the machine's capability we knew existed, we pushed the envelope with it.
Okay.
And more to come. Very exciting.
Okay. So there's more opportunities out there for you guys. There's more things to sort of take on to challenge.
Yes. So we have done everything in the last year from we created an underfill solution on one of the dispensing systems. We created the bulk pick, which means you could drop a handful of components into a tray, and the machine will go over, and as long as they are oriented up, it will find them and orient them and place them. That's called bulk pick.
Right.
We have developed some new feeder technology for larger components. We also went ahead and on the jetting side of things, we pushed the envelope both on adhesives and on solder paste. We have 5 different valves in the portfolio. If it's something that can be squeezed out or put on a circuit board, we can do it.
Yeah.
So really our portfolio is wide, even though we only have a couple of different machines.
Yeah. And like you say, you're pushing the envelope, so there's lots of different things happening out there. When do you guys get to rest? When do you get to you're always looking at a new opportunity when you.
Well, on the development side of things, that is a plan, and we are going trying to push that, right? And there's a lot of opportunity in the industry, and also customers drive our, to be sure, customers drive a lot of our innovations because they ask for them, and then we develop a solution for it. The underfill is a good example of that. The bulk pick is a good example of that. Then the other thing I would say is, as we look towards the future, we know the industry is going to continue to miniaturize, which is hard to believe, but it's going to continue to miniaturize, and it is also going to continue to need solutions that solder paste jetting can address, because we can add paste to just the smallest featured components. We can put paste on paste, so every board that comes in gets evaluated with a laser height measurement. So we establish the planarity of the board. If there's a pocket, we can dispense or place in the pocket. If it goes up a set of stairs, which you could see over in our booth, we can go do that, and we are not programming those height changes. That is just done by the laser. So tremendous amount of flexibility when you get into things that are in housings and stuff like that.
Okay, that's great. And mentioning customers, customers are the core, they're the key. So listening to them is helping you develop, listening to them is helping you learn and see what other chances there are to improve.
100%. And they open our eyes to what the next thing we might need to be looking at is as well. So it's a partnership, a collaboration, and at the same time they're helping us future-proof ourselves.
Yeah. In fact, somebody said to me earlier on that the customer that is the teacher.
Yeah.
So
I learn more being with customers, and yes, we are very busy. I mentioned the other day, I was like, wow, I've been on the road 21 days, 2 at home.
Oh, wow, okay.
But that's what we do. You know, this is our time.
Great stuff.
You're not local.
No, well, we're going to be a little bit closer to home when we're in Munich next month, so
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for updating us on all the exciting things that are happening with Essemtec.
Absolute pleasure.
And we look forward to knowing what's happening next.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers to you.